Hello and welcome to another Raven Brave video. Today we're playing Solitairica, and this is the final battle. As you can see, I am facing against Emperor Stuck, as he is called. I have never made it to this point before. Well, I have as of editing this. I've now done this battle 4 times, but as of recording, I have never made it to this point before, so you are about to see my first ever time playing this battle, as you can see by the achievement. So I had no idea what to expect. I was expecting some really hard battle. And I'm like, oh no, I barely made it past the previous battles, specifically the giant or whatever it is giant person looking one. I always struggle with that, but yeah, that half the times I face up against that I die. It's not great, but it's okay. So yeah, my expectations were like through the roof for how hard this was gonna be. And honestly, I didn't actually find it that hard. It took ages. It took forever. But I think it was definitely harder than some of the battles. And I think it would have been harder had I not had the cleanse card, the cleanse spell. That's the one I just used there, the soapy looking one. Specifically because of the corruption wave card of his that he has. If I didn't have the cleanse spell, then that corruption wave card would be way worse. But since I had the cleanse spell, and I gain willpower really easily, because I'm using the paladin deck currently, so I usually end up with an excess of willpower whenever I use this deck, unless I'm having to constantly heal. So I basically I had access to the cleanse spell most of the time when I needed it. So the corruption wave spell wasn't really that bad. I mean, the stuck, that's it's not great. It's never great. It's usually not too bad if I can get it on a spell that isn't that bad. Like if I can get it on agility or defense, if I have a good amount of shields, or even attack, it's not that bad. It really only becomes a bit of a problem if I get it on willpower and I'm not able to clear it in time for the corruption wave, and then I get something particularly bad in the corruption wave. You can see I was looking at what the stuck does, because I didn't know what it did. I'd never encountered it before. But for those of you who didn't see what it did, basically it acts like any other barrier, like a beard or a shield, not a shield, ice. So it just takes the first time you match it in a sequence. Anytime you match it, it takes the hit. Which not great. But also whatever card type it's on, mana type, that any spells that use that mana type, also you cannot use them. So you can see, because was on agility, I could not use my agility spell. Which is why it's not great if I get it on my willpower spells, because that's what my cleanse spell is, that's what my healing spells are. So, not amazing. Also, sometimes if I get bombs in the corruption wave, as you can see, I got one on the what is now a 3. No idea what it was before, because the card gets turned into a bomb, it automatically becomes a 3. But I will sometimes just let those go through. Depends how much shield I have and how many cards I have left. But sometimes I just let them go through, because honestly, if I have enough shield, they also destroy some surrounding cards, so they can be useful. So I don't have many cards left, or I need to destroy the card around for whatever reason, I might just let it go through. But yeah, the locked, basically just, you're about to see it, next time I turn the card, so now, but, as you can see, the, 10 attack, you're about to see the definition, but it becomes locked. I can't do anything to that column. My cleanse spell won't work on it, which I did do that at one point, wasn't great. I have to collect all the keys, whether that's by matching the cards in a sequence, so for the 3 I can just match it, as you saw, or I can also, if the lightning from my healing spells hit that column, I get that key, or I can use my attack spell on it. Like, anything that destroys a card in that column, I will get the key for it. It's really annoying if the keys are being really unhelpful, cards, I mean, are being really unhelpful, and I don't have the mana to, destroy it. Or also if the corruptions can be really annoying, because if I get, a corruption on, one of the key, cards, armor or something, unless my lightning hits it from the back, I have to destroy the armor and the card, because it has to be a card that gets destroyed, not just something on the card. So corruptions can be really annoying. But yeah, once I collect all the keys, the lock just comes off. And I can use that card again. I think that's everything. Oh, and the expanding sword, that one's pretty self-explanatory. It just, yeah, it attacks you more every time it comes up. This enemy, another thing I have found, it's it just cycles through the same 5 cards. Is it 5? It's something like 5. What have you got? You've got the corruption wave, you've got the sword, you've got locked and stuck. There's probably one more. Yeah, it just cycles through the same 4, 5, 6, or something like that cards. So after a while you can kind of just get into a sequence, I guess. So it's okay. It's not majorly difficult or anything. But yeah, I'll just kind of let you guys watch the rest of this. I'll speed it up for you since this footage is. I still have another 21 minutes of footage left, and something tells me you're not gonna want to watch 21 minutes of me just matching cards. Seems a little boring, so I'll speed it up for you. Oh my god, that took so long. And that reanimated goop card was so annoying. It kept adding 7 cards. but I eventually did it, and it wasn't hard, it just took forever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're watching this. Bye!